Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Daily Collective Message. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it. So I'm just going to give full disclosure. This energy is all over the map for me. Like I feel so discombobulated. I feel like confused, not sure what words to articulate, not it's like I feel so scattered, and when I feel that way, it's the energy I'm picking up of what's going on in a situation. So I understand that this is not going to resonate with all of you, okay? But if you're feeling like I just feel like complete chaos at the moment. So I'm just gonna give you a heads up in advance that this is the energy coming in. There's a lot of inner conflict. It's like not knowing what direction to go into, what to do. There is a huge imbalance within oneself between the divine masculine and feminine. Like there's more divine feminine energy more than masculine, or vice versa, depending on your situation. If this resonates with you, some of you could be way more overly emotional, and some of you could be way more in your masculine energy of being stern and just very direct, okay? But it's like I'm just getting there's just an overwhelming amount with the chariot in reversed. I pulled the high priestess, that speaks of your intuition, that speaks of not being able to see certain things at the moment or not being shown things. It's also indicative of perhaps secrets being things being withheld from you. But going with your intuition and with the chariot in reverse, it's like there's a huge amount of fear, emotion, like something flipped, something got so much out of control and out of balance, it has turned upside down, representative of the chariot. Like, come to a dead stop. Okay, and I'm going to say some of you may have gotten into a car accident, and if so, I hope you're doing well. I do get the energy that if you were injured, you will be recovering in the near future. It's going to take time, but you must rest. Okay. Um, and again, that just popped out of nowhere. So, maybe you have a regret. Maybe you made a bad decision while driving, or vice somebody else did, what have you. But I do get the energy. If this is you, something you're going to heal. You're going to fully recover. It's going to take time. Just your patience is going to be required during this process, and just stick with it. Okay, but you have to rest if that's your story. um but there's just a lot of fear, emotions, like just all over the place. And regardless of your situation, patience is required here. Don't second guess yourself here with making a decision. And don't sacrifice one part of you for something else. So don't sit here and say, don't sacrifice the good for the bad. Like, I have all these negative qualities, but I do have a couple of good ones. No, like face whatever issues you have within yourself. Okay? Face whatever issues you have within yourself. And you need to deal with those and balance those out. There's a lot of imbalance here that needs to come into balance between your divine masculine and your divine feminine within yourself. But you're really conflicted here between, some of you are conflicted definitely between your intuition and your logic. Like, okay, is this my intuition or is this my logic speaking? And, not knowing what to do here, but again, you need that balance. There's something you need to come in balance here. You need to combine both your intuition, okay, and your logical thinking, because the right path is going to become clear to you at some point, okay? The high priestess, the eight of pentacles, like again, it's all about remaining focused, trust your intuition here. And I know that's easier said than done, because a lot of people, it's like, okay, is this my intuition? You're going to know, because you really need to kind of tune in and try to ground yourself here. Whether you meditate, if you haven't, maybe you should try, or having some time to yourself in a way you can try to ground yourself. Okay, go out in nature if you can. But it's like with the bad health, uh, there is a sense of needing to take a break, okay? Resting. Some of you could be getting over being sick. And I can't overlook the fact that there could be some type of an addiction going on here with you or someone you know, okay? And maybe there's some regret here. And regret is understanding, like you know, like it states, I know that I cannot change the past. You can only change the future, so don't live in the past, is what I just heard. Okay? A lot of you, this has made you physically ill, whatever the situation is, physically, mentally, emotionally, has really taken a burden on you. And Spirit's like, it's time for you to put energy into you. It's like with the regret though, it be aware of the present, okay? Because that's what you create. You can create things based on your present thoughts, your present beliefs. Accept the past for what it is. Look at it as the past. I can't change it. It's done. I've accepted it, and you need to move forward. I'm getting the strong sense that some of you need to hear, like, you cannot control anyone or anyone's actions but you. Everyone is responsible for their own actions and the things they do, to whether it's for their highest good or not. You cannot control someone. You cannot force someone to love you. You cannot force someone to get clean. You cannot force anyone. They have to want to do it themselves. Okay? So that is a message for some of you. With the moon on, you know, as advice sideways, it's like use caution, look for red flags here, keep your eyes open, keep an open mind for what, you know, for what's going on around you. It's time to release the fears because it's like keeping you trapped in a situation that is not doing you any good. Even if that situation is not a good mental place. Okay? There's a lot of needing faith here with the Ten of Cups. It's like it's a real struggle here to see any type of happiness come to fruition here, and Spirit saying it there is. Have faith. Okay? With the Knight of Cups here, it's like it's really time to give and pour that cup into yourself. Pour love into yourself because you deserve happiness. You deserve to be happy. Okay, some of you have decided to sacrifice your own happiness for somebody else, and Spirit's like, that's not what this journey is about here. You need to surrender. Okay, and in the chaos of all this craziness going on, always be yourself. And I do get a sense like if your health has not been good or whatever your situation is, it's going to be improving. Some things are also going to be revealed to you, okay? But I feel like you already intuitively know. You just maybe didn't have the proof for something, but I feel like things are going to start slowly coming undone, like slowly being revealed. Also, don't make any rash decisions right now, okay? Just take time to think. I feel like some of you kind of need to have that. I'm just getting like hermit mode in a way to go to introspection here and look within, because you really do have all the answers even though you feel like you don't. But it's like you need to cut the noise out around you and all the chaos around you, and maybe even cut people out, and just so you can actually think, because there's too many people or too much noise around you that's affecting you from really going and hearing what your intuition's saying. It's like some people just have too much to say. Like it's like this isn't about you, or this isn't your concern. But you know how some people feel the need that they have to get involved because they have to be, yeah, whatever. So just keep whatever it is, remain focused on you and what's good for you. Don't worry about what other people think, what other people say, because it's really important that you focus on you, because you're going through a time of healing. You're entering into a time of healing, or some of you are wrapping up in a time of healing. Okay? So let that band-aid sit on that wound so it can heal, more or less metaphorically, okay? Don't keep ripping the band-aid off out of making a rash decision or emotions. Like, sit with it, okay? So I really hope this helped you for today. Again, I know this is not everybody's message, but if it was yours, I really hoped it helped. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.